Senator Manchin.
Thank you, Madam Chairman, and thank you, Secretary, for being here. I reiterate what my colleague, Senator Capito from West Virginia, we are very much getting inundated on people concerning it FAFSA. I have another problem that I have is the student debt forgiveness. First of all, we have a bill out called the Smarter Debt Act, and when people call my office, we give them 50 different variations of how they can reduce their debt without being given away. They can work it off. They get paid, but they can work their debt off. I'll give you a perfect example. All these smart young people that work in our offices, when they come here and they have a one-year contract, they get basically, we pay, since they're working, we need them here. They get paid when they're working, but then we pay also their debt commitment. After 10 years, it's totally forgiven. But you're not telling, no one's doing anything. You know how long it took us to find all 50 categories, whether it be in health professions, whether it's in public service. There are so many ways, scientific research, general repayment, everything. There's so many things, but yet we end up giving $620 billion of debt cancellation has already been implemented, including $275 billion from President Biden's new income-driven repayment, and then we're talking about doing another $750. We're spending more on giving money away than we ever did on education. It makes no sense to me at all, and you all have done nothing as the Department of Education showing me how I can take this burden off of me while I still get paid and I'm contributing to society. And we have no financial requirements whatsoever, literacy. When a student goes into the college, as I'm understanding it, you please correct me if I'm wrong, they'll go there and they say, what is your family's income? And you get the Stafford loan. So you can borrow, they said, well, you can borrow up to $12,000 with your family loan, with your family income. They might only need 6. But they'll take all 12. And then most of them, majority fall out in 2 years. They think it's all free money because they have no payments at all. There's no accrued interest whatsoever. But when it comes time to pay the piper, it hits them hard because we don't require any financial literacy on the front end. This is stupid. And we just keep piling it on like there's no end to it. Your debt is $34.5 trillion and growing every day. And we're not going to be able to burden this education. And we're dumbing down on top of that. Students aren't getting any better. And how about the kids that don't go to school? In our little state, there's an awful lot of kids that can't go to school. They come to us and say, you mean I'm working and paying my taxes and you're giving it away to people who went to college and had a good time? And now they don't want to pay it back? Had a better chance for an opportunity? Don't want to pay it back? We've got to answer. You want to know why the rural America and urban and rural America is getting further and further apart? Is because rural America is being left behind and getting screwed. That's exactly why. So, sir, I don't know what in the hell you all are doing, but this makes no sense to me. If you would just take a look at our Smarter Debt Act, we put it all together for you. You could put it on your website tomorrow and start showing people how to take the burden of high student loan debt off of their back by giving services back that we need in so many areas of our government, so many areas of our country. Everyone needs it, every state, but you all don't do it. Did you know about what we're talking about, the Smarter?
Thank you for your comments, sir. And I think we share the opinion that higher education has been out of reach for too many people and that we have a broken system. We're proud of the work that we're doing to provide teachers who are making $35,000 a year debt relief after 10 years of service in public service. So we're committed to working with you and others. This, to me, is about that teacher that I spoke to recently who has $60,000 in loans because the interest compounded it. She took out a $30,000 loan and is now owing $60,000, making under $40,000. The system is broken, and what we're trying to do is fix it. The bipartisan bill.
Why don't we just educate a person that basically when they take the debt out, when they sign up for the Stafford loan that they think is free money, it's not free money. Explain to them what their budget. So they have a budget when they go to college? This is your budget. But you tell a kid that they get $12,000, I guarantee they'll have a nice apartment and end up buying a car.
The folks that we're providing debt relief to, sir, are public servants or veterans that have served our public and have done it not to become rich, but to make their community better. People who have been taken advantage of by universities or colleges.
I agree with all that.
So we're trying to fix a system to make higher education more affordable.
You have to you're the education department. Right. You have to educate people on what's available.
Right.
The education of basically the congressionally authorized student loan forgiveness programs. It's out there. 50 different categories where a student can say, oh, I'm going to go in this education, I'm going to work over here, I'm going to go in health, I'm going to go in scientific research, and I'll go work over there because that takes care of my debt. They're paying for my college tuition. But no, they go out and whatever happens, because they have no idea, it comes back to roost on them, and I don't know. I'm done.
Senator Hyde.